Hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in this reading, it's all about what advice can the cards give you today. So it could pick up relationship advice, life advice, anything that the cards will pick up, I'll read into that. So if you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, my email is linked in the description box, along with my Instagram account and the timestamps to each reading. If you like what you're watching, what I'm reading, be sure to like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and comment if any of this resonates with you. So as usual, I wrote down extra messages I received while shuffling. So I wrote loads, especially on pile 3. Pile 3 hasn't been this chatty in ages. So yeah, we have card 1, card 2, and card 3. So card 1. I haven't looked at these cards myself. Card 2 and card 3. Take your time to choose which card resonates with you. Oops, now I've just seen it. Take your time to see which card resonates with you. If the card you have chosen doesn't resonate with you, keep watching, because the message may be in there for you. If the whole reading doesn't resonate with you, then feel free to go to another reading. Feel free to choose more than one reading. Choose more than one card if you feel pulled to. Breathe in and out. Let's get into your reading, starting with pile 1 or card 1. Hi group number 1, welcome to your reading. If you'd like to receive a personal reading from me, then my email is linked in the description box. And don't forget to like, comment if any of this resonates with you, and subscribe to see more videos like this. So as usual, I wrote down messages I received while shuffling the cards, and then I pulled a card out of the deck and to see how that can fit in with what I've written and what other messages I can get in your reading. So, group 1, are you looking into setting up a business? It's a good time to do that. It felt like you'll be creating a buzz, very popular. If you ever, oh no, hold on. So I wrote down a song because I was singing that while I was shuffling. I was like, why am I singing that? So I thought, okay, let me just integrate this into the reading. So it's If You Ever by Boys to Men. And if you ever fall in love again, you must be sure that the lady is a friend. Okay, and so from that song I picked up, it's a good time to redefine your perception of how you see love and how you present yourself in a relationship. And I also got, it's not your duty to judge those who have less than you. I'm sensing a lot of you judging when you don't take the time to understand other circumstances. So I got the saying, don't judge a book by its cover. So I think it's important for you to get to know people more before, you know, gossiping about them, or, you know, looking them up and down and thinking to yourself, oh, what have they got? Oh, you don't know their situation. So just, you know, take it as it comes. Take your time to get to know people, basically. All right, so let's see what these cards are saying. I'll read this card at the end to see how it fits into your reading. So yes, let's just shuffle. What have I done? That's upside down. What does group 1 need? What advice does group 1 need? Oh, that's a nice card. Oh, okay, 4 cards. Now I'll take this one. I'm seeing here it's important to spend more time with your family. I'm seeing here that it's important to communicate openly and clearly with them, because it seems like a good time for them to understand you a lot more, and and for you to feel safe around them. Maybe you've been feeling unsafe, or just like you're misunderstood. So it's important to come home to your family so that you can get that kind of respite or that time to chill before you go out into the world again. Yeah, because it's almost like you haven't been around loyal people. So if this resonates with you, then, and your family is quite open-minded, loving, feeling very secure, then it's time to get back in touch with the family, or even go home if you must spend some time with the family, because you'll feel so much more whole for doing that. Oh, okay. Yeah, so maybe you're contemplating about whether to leave something, to start something, to carry on something. And it's like you'll reach a resolution once you come back from home, or come back from where you feel safe. Because it's like you'll feel so much more well-rounded. So well-rounded as in you're more sure of what you want, more sure of how to get things done. Because it's like right now you're stuck in the reflecting, how much more do I have to do? Should I just leave it there? You know, it doesn't feel like things are, it feels like you feel like you don't feel like things are fully bloomed just yet. Okay, you need time away from what you're doing so that you can take the time to reflect on what you have been doing. Because you might be thinking, have I done too much? Have I done too little? But going home to taking that time to rest, to recuperate, to reflect, to have different conversations with your families, it's like a resolution will be found by doing that. Wow, yeah. With the Knight of Pentacles, you've been doing some serious work, it looks like. You've been putting in the groundwork to something, and it's almost like it's reached a point where you're thinking, should I do some more? Should I do less? What's working, what isn't working? And that time away will help you to reflect and to get to a place where it's almost like, okay, I don't need to do any more. Is it time to put it out into the world? Because this idea that you're having, this kind of career kind of way that you're building up, it's for the long haul. I'm seeing a lot of longevity with whatever you're coming up with. Yeah, 8 of Chalices. It's time to walk away from it's time to walk away from what is no longer serving you. Walk away from the reflecting and the building the groundwork. Take a bit of a break, take time off. If something isn't working with what you've been building up, if something isn't going the way that you want it to, then walk away from it. If you're struggling with walking away from it, walk away from everything for a time being. So that means going to your family, staying with your family, to see how things settle within you. That's an interesting message. Comment if any of this makes sense. Felt like I was going around in circles then. Wow, yeah, 4 of Swords. Yeah, take some time off. Reflect on where you've been, what you've done, how you've done it. Is something not growing at the rate that you were expecting it to? Reflect on that. How can you change your approach to let something grow faster? Is something growing a bit too fast? How can you slow down the pace, like the Knight of Pentacles, so that things take their time to grow? Because if things grow too fast, then it's like you'll feel overwhelmed with the speed of things. So it's important just to go slow. Yeah, I'm feeling like if you've been rushing around, then now is the time to just slow it down a bit. Justice. Yeah, take your time to balance yourself out. Yeah, it's Justice is saying there's a time and place for everything. So take your time right now to slow down. Take your time to take time out, to be around family, to reflect on what you've done, reflect on what you haven't done, reflect on what you've put out there, how is that being received by others, reflect on what you haven't put out there, and if you were to put that out there, how would others respond to that? Interesting messages. Let's see what else we can get. Oh my gosh, this is not easy. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, I just heard that the time is up with these two cards together, the Eight of Chalices and the Justice card. When it's time to go, it's time to go. It's almost like for a while now you've been feeling like it's time to leave something, but it hasn't been feeling like the right time. But the time is now, basically. What else? What advice did pile 1 need? What advice did group 1 need? Spirit, let's see. Let's get some more advice. Bear with me while I get some cards. There we go. Queen of Swords, yes. So the way this Queen of Swords is sitting is contemplating. So in response to the Seven of Swords and the Four of Swords, it's a time of contemplation. So your thoughts are clear on how you need to progress, how you need to move forward, how you want things to grow. It's not a time to be emotionally invested in something. This is all to do with making your mind up about something, not how you feel about something. The King of Wands, yeah, this is about determination. Maybe you've been Maybe you've been determined for so long that it's time to just rest. Yeah. What's the word? Adapt to new ways of doing things, yeah. Yeah, the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, sorry. Okay, for some of you, the time is now to go after what you want. For others, the time is now to stop and reflect, maybe spend time with family, say with family for a while, so that you're away from whatever you've been working on. And for, wow, the Eight of Cups again. So these two are the same. And for others, the time is definitely up to move on from something that is totally wrong for you. I wonder what this thing is. Oh, is that a 3? the world again. Things are coming full circle for you. Once you fully walk away from something that isn't serving you because the time is up, you'll be opening yourself up to new cycles, new people, everything that is new. Because it's like with this 8 of chalices, this person was so used to being around all this that's happening in the background, basically, if you can see that. And then after a time, it's like, okay, it's all glitter and no gold, if that makes sense, any sense. It's almost like the around this area, everyone was acting fake, everyone wasn't genuine. And then this man has had enough. This man wants genuine connections. This man wants to feel like he belongs somewhere. So it's like he's going on a pilgrimage to search for his right place in the world. Oh wow, in the world, and we got the world card here. Search for your right place in the world at the moment. It's the right time to do that. Just so you have emotional fulfillment at the end of it. The 9 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Cups, yeah. It's time to walk away because you don't belong, basically. There's a feeling of not belonging to where you are, where you have been, where you always have been. Maybe, yeah, for a long time you've just been feeling this sadness, this, oh, how will I recover from this? It's time to take action with the Knight of Swords. Maybe you've known where you've wanted to go for a while, but it just, the click wasn't there to move forward. And then all of a sudden, click, okay, time to go. It just felt right. And then the 9 of Pentacles. Wow, yeah, so I'm seeing here that once you do take that time to go to your family, so you're not working on the same thing over and over again, so you can reflect. Once you get back to it, things will just pick up for you. Things will just feel like they're coming out of nowhere. So it's one thing after the other, after the other, after the other. And you have to keep going after it, keep chasing after it, be more determined than ever to get to where you want to be. And then we have the Empress at the back of the deck. Yeah, so with this card and the 10 of Chalices, go home to your family, you know. And she has the world in her stomach as well. You know, the world is your oyster. So for some of you, you're leaving to travel maybe. For others of you, your family may be abroad. And for others of you, your business might go abroad, because as I wrote, are you looking into setting up a business? It's a good time to do that. It felt like you'll be creating a buzz, very popular. So yeah, once you take that time off and you go back into what you were doing, then it's like worldwide success. One customer after the other after the other. Wow, that's nice. And then we have 3 of Stones here. Wow. So 3 of Stones, creativity. So this is about planting yourself where you want to be and watching it grow, finding creativity in all sources. So maybe when you go home, you'll feel more grounded. Oh wow, and because we have, she's becoming a tree, she's growing some roots. So this could be family tree. So definitely going home to your family is what some of you need. So you can become more creative, so you're creating one thing after the other after the other. Wow. Wow, Ace of Bows at the bottom of this deck. Your spark will come back once you take that time to reset, replenish, get it together, get your head together, get your resources together, get your mind off things by having conversations with the family, you know. And then we have rainbow blessings. Yeah, it's a blessing to have that break and come back to it with a fresh mindset. Yeah. It's like a golden opportunity. It's like if you don't take it now, if you don't take the opportunity to walk away, if you don't take the opportunity to rest, if you don't take the opportunity to reflect, then it's just gonna go like this rainbow. It's here one moment, gone the next. So now is the time to do it, just in case you miss your window of opportunity. Music harmony. Yeah, it's like everything will come back into harmony once you take that time, and once you walk away from what isn't helping you, what isn't serving you, what isn't enhancing you, you know. What other advice is there for you, group 1? What advice? I like this card. New Moon Promise. Oh wait. Yeah, you got to be dedicated to the path you're on. With dedication, it means taking time off as well to see where you're going with something, so that you don't feel burnt out at the end of it. Take time out to really realign yourself, to be in alignment, to be back in alignment to your goals, to know that your goals are really what you really want, so that you can make new promises to yourself, or just remember the promises that you made to yourself. And then we have tree grant. Wow, we have the 3 of Stones, where she's grounding herself, and then we have the grounding card, and then we have the 10 of Chalices. So now is definitely the time to go home. Maybe look up your family tree, your family history. Yeah, because it's grounding to really speak to your family, be around your family, because maybe you've just been all over the place because you're wondering, oh, how is this going to work? How can I make something better? How can I stop doing something? This, that, you know? Rebirth as well. Wow, we have this woman in this card. Wow. So it's a good time to heal, basically. Healing with your family, to be nurtured, to be loved. Wow. Alright, and then we can get these cards. What advice do my group number 1s need to hear right now? Oh, we have music again. Get lost in music, basically. Listen to more music. So that could be a way of getting your mind off things as well. Just so that when you get back to your work, it's like you have a fresh perspective, because you're not in your work a bit too much, you know? And then we have the leadership card. Wow, so we have the King of Wands here. So the King of Wands is all about taking the lead and moving forward with their desires, with his plans. And we have a lot of red here, which is, and so we have the King of Wands, who's the Leo, and then we have the leadership card in red, which is basically Aries. So it's important to take that step forward. Don't I was going to say dilly-dally, but don't mess around by not doing anything. So for those, I said, that need to walk away, it's time to walk away from whatever isn't serving you. That's taking the lead. That's taking the initiative to actually go. You've made that promise to yourself to really look for what you want. So take that lead. Don't be afraid. Okay, I just heard take risks. It's a risky move, moving away from what you've always known. It's a bold move, like the King of Wands. The King of Wands is very bold. You won't see him doing things by halves. Because the King of Wands knows what he wants, then more for you for getting in the way, you know? Creativity. Yeah. So we have this card which says creativity as well. It's a good time to create. Oh, okay, yeah. So once you do come back from your rest, all you'll be doing is creating because you have that new sense of vitality. So I'm getting a lot of Leo vibes here with the yellow and the red and the King of Wands. It's all about focusing on what you love. You know, be the center of your own attention. With you walking away, with you taking your time out so that you can come back and feel more refreshed and knowing which direction you need to head in. With that determination, you know. I'll get one more card from here. Communication. Yeah. So communicating with your family is a good idea, definitely a good idea. Because the more you talk outside of what you're used to or what you've been doing, then, only then you can come back and you can see what needs to be done because you're not constantly thinking about it. Okay. And then we have slow and steady, yeah. Slow down. So slow down and take a rest. Because we have the slow and steady Four of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, this is about taking your time to build up your goals. Take your time by taking time out as well. Slow down and be with your family. Be with those who you trust before you go all out after your goals, after what you want. Before you start creating again. Because taking rest, it really replenishes your inspiration. Because this is a very inspired card. How are you going to feel inspired when you keep doing the same old thing? And then we have the dry desert, yeah, because it's just been feeling like a desert, like there's no end in sight. Because you're just focusing on the same thing. But then again, with the Eight of Chalices, it's time to put yourself in the position where it's like you're going to put yourself into a position where it feels like there's no end in sight, but there really is. You just need to take a risk, as I said before, take a risk and move away from what you've always known. One ring circus, yeah, alone, yeah. And strength. Oh, yeah. It takes great strength to walk away from what you've always known. I'm getting a lot of Leo here. It takes great strength to hold yourself up, to hold your own world by yourself with no help. Because when you go off on a voyage alone, things are bound to get difficult. You have to deal with your thoughts, your feelings, and all that can be so heavy. So take care of yourself, take good care of yourself. Well, because it just seems like you're going on an adventure by yourself, moving away by yourself. So I'm getting hermit vibes, even though I don't have the hermit card here. It takes great strength to do what you want to do as opposed to doing what everyone else wants you to do. Wow, yeah, at the back of the deck is commitment. And then we have the promise card here. Be committed to yourself and make promises to yourself and keep them for yourself, because breaking promises with yourself is worse than breaking promises with other people. Oops. Don't be afraid to sing, yeah? So we have the music card, music harmony, and don't be afraid to sing. Wow. Yeah, so definitely sing. Sing more with your friends or whatever. Have more fun. Yeah, have more fun to get you out of your head, to get you out of work mode. And then Evil Queen, you deserve sugar and not salt. Because quite possibly being in the same place as this Eight of Chalices was, it just became so salty with the people that aren't really good for this person, aren't good for you. Yeah, find new roots. Wow, yeah, find new roots so you can thrive in a different place. Surround yourself with music and the people you love. We have the Jupiter in the back of this card. And Jupiter is all about expansion and being wise as well. So what wisdom can you get from moving away from others? And it's like you will expand. Oh wow, we have the world here. Yeah. It's like you will expand, your life will expand by doing this. Because being stuck in the same place, you won't expand. Your life will probably just stay the same. Oh wow, swords, make the change, yes. Make the change by moving away from all that you've known before. Wow. Okay. And then I'll just pull a few extra cards from here. So we've gotten quite a few messages in this reading. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment as well. Alright. Also, we had a few cards that have fallen out. So we have here, dark close up, pleasure with a close friend, yeah? So be around loyal people, so loyal friends, and really pay. Okay, so we have a dog in this Ten of Chalices as well. Oh my gosh. So be around people who are loyal to you, and that's your family. Oh my gosh, this is a mess now, guys, sorry. Hills, obstacles to overcome. Yeah, so this reflecting on whatever is going on at the moment, that could be an obstacle, and that's why you need that rest, that going to your family to just recuperate, get your head out. Wow, wow, guys. You're not gonna believe this. Hold on, I'm gonna mess this up even more. Where's the next one? I think that was it. Hold on 1 minute. So we have, for your stones creativity, this woman is planting herself basically into the ground. And then we have tree grounding. And then we have tree affairs with your family. And then we have the Ten of Chalices, which is all about family. Guys, you really need to get in touch with your family if that's what you need to do. Look up your family tree if that's what you need to do. Maybe that's what You feel cool to look up your family tree. Wow. Door, opportunities are waiting for you. Opportunities are waiting for you so that you can make something out of nothing. It's like new people will come in and want your services. And the world, yeah, from across the world as well. So maybe you have an internet business. Oh, I love this. Next, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Oh my gosh, it's all about family. Oh my gosh, yeah. So it's important to go home to your nest, to your family. So where you feel secure, where you feel emotionally secure and free to be yourself, so that you're not constantly thinking about your goals. Maybe new goals will surface. New strategies may come up too. A new mindset as well. And new creative ways to do things in your business or whatever you want to be doing. Wow, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Group 1. Let me just reread this. So Group 1, are you looking into setting up a business? It's a good time to do this. It felt like you'll be creating a buzz, you'll be very popular. And I heard If You Ever by Boys to Men. It's a good time to redefine your perception of how you see love and how you present yourself in a relationship. It's not your duty to judge those who have less than you. I'm sensing a lot of you judging when you don't take the time to understand others. I heard, don't judge a book by its cover. Alright, Group 1, so that's what I'm seeing for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you'd like to see more readings from me. And don't forget to comment if any of this resonated with you. Thank you for watching. And if you'd like a personal reading, my email is in the description box. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. If you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, my email is in the description box. And if you like if you like this reading, then like and comment if any of this resonates with you. So while I was shuffling, I gained extra messages which I wrote down. So if these don't resonate with you, because these are quite random and specific messages, then keep watching because there may be a message in the reading for you. So Group 2, focus on what makes you feel radiant and positive. Focus on the here and now. I'm seeing a lot of yellow. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Do you enjoy singing, dancing, or acting? It's time to take it up a notch. Sometimes my writing is so messy I can't even read it. So let's see what's going on. What advice do you need to hear, Group 1? Yeah, because yellow is like a colour of being yourself, being this great big radiant self. So there's the sun, that's yellow, and it's like you can't ignore the sun because it's right in front of your face. So it's like the more that you do what you love, it's the more that people can't ignore you, because you're doing what you love. You're setting an example of what other people should be doing. They should be doing what they love. Okay. Alright, so let's get into this. So Group 2, the Knave of Chalices. Ooh. Get creative. As I said here as well, get creative. Do more dancing, singing, acting. Write poetry. Writing, yeah, write poetry. Write love songs. Dance and oh wow, yeah. Because it will get you more in tune with your intuition. You know? 5 of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah, because it seems like you've been at a loss for a while. It's almost like you haven't been able to do what you've been wanting to do because it's like you haven't had the means to do so, and it's made you feel really low and depleted maybe. But you know, you do have the means, because do you have a pen? Do you have a piece of paper? You have your voice, maybe you can just sing, start from there. Do you want to start a YouTube channel? Record on your phone, you know, and post that. You know, you can't focus on what you don't have, because when you keep focusing on what you don't have, that's when you don't get things done. That's when you can't get creative. So I get a question of, look around you, see what's around you so that you can work with what you have. Work with the little things that you have so you can build it up over time. Wow, that's very specific. The Ace of Pentacles, yeah, what do you have? Yeah, it looks like new opportunities are coming towards you. So it's either that new opportunities are coming towards you and it's getting you out of this funk, out of this, oh, I don't have anything. I'm just going to focus on what I don't have. But what do you have? You already have it with you. So that you can get creative. And then we have Three of Chalices. And the Knave of Pentacles. Yeah. So focus on what you do have. Because when we have the Five of Chalices and the Ace of Chalices and the Knave of Chalices, it's sort of saying, what you have is right in front of you, but it's okay. It's almost like you have a lack mindset. Okay, yeah. A lack mindset is getting you down. Focus on reworking your mindset. So let's say you're a writer and you have this sort of pen and you have just a little cheap notebook like this. This is like 75p. And it's almost like you're writing and the pen isn't moving the way you want it and the ink isn't looking like the way you want it. Oh, you want upmarket pens. Oh, you want the most expensive paper that you've ever touched in your life. This is really a bad example, but you know. And it's really getting you down because you don't have that expensive quality paper. You don't have that expensive pen. So then you're creating a lack of mindset for yourself because you're not focusing on the road ahead. You know, you could be writing now and then you can build up to a much better quality of pen, a much nicer pen, a much better quality of paper, much nicer paper. So you can write better stories. Because maybe you feel so inspired by writing with this awful pen and this cheap paper. But this cheap paper and this nasty quality of pen is going to get you places because you'll be writing your ideas down. Once your ideas are down, that's when things get moving because they're not just in your head. So that's a lack of mindset. Focus on what you have now. Appreciate what you have now. So that when you do have what you've been wanting, that's when you can be like, oh wow, I came from that to this. I hope that made sense. There we go. Take your time to celebrate where you are now. Because it's like where you are now, you're not taking your time to appreciate where you are, what you have. Don't focus on what you don't have, focus on what you have in front of you. Alright, what advice do we have for pile 2? Group 2. Yep, focus on what you do have and plan around what you don't have. So again, with that pen and paper, you have the cheap pen the bad quality paper. Keep work. You can write your plans on your cheap paper and that bad quality pen, so that things can build up. You'll be creating something because there's like a nice field. It's like a blank canvas. So you can still create plans on that cheap paper and that bad pen. Wow, okay. Wow, the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Where's your fire? Where's your creativity? Where's your spark? Because you have great spark, great creativity and great determination within you, but you just have that lack mindset of focusing on what you don't have. You can have so much, you can create so much, but if you're constantly feeling like what's around you, you're lacking creativity, go outside, go for walks, see if you can get great inspiration from the great outdoors, go on a trip, do something, just so you're not bogged down by thoughts of, oh, I'm never going to get out of this space I'm in now. Yeah, and we have the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands and the Emperor. So this is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. So this is fiery energy here. Do what lights you up inside, and don't let nobody tell you no. Don't even tell yourself no. Don't even allow the word no to enter your mind, you know. Go after what you want, what you truly want. What you really want. Tell me what you want, what you really want. Alright, okay, that's loads of cards, but we'll use that. The Hanged Man, because you're feeling really stagnant at the moment. Stagnation isn't going to lead you anywhere. Put the, what's the saying? Put the, I don't know how you say that saying, but I'll think of it still. Yeah, stop waiting for change to come to you, and you make that change for yourself. Take that leap, trust that you will build something. Don't be so pessimistic. Take leaps, plan your moves. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Wow. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Wow. Yeah. Open your heart to the new opportunities. Open your heart by speaking from the heart, writing from the heart. So this Knave of Chalices is writing from the heart, therefore opening up his heart space so that he can create even more, and then he can get the hang of how it feels to have an open heart and not a pessimistic heart, you know. And the Seven of Wands. Yeah, put yourself in a better position. Stop attacking yourself, basically, and do what you actually want. Protect yourself from your negative thoughts, from your negative feelings, because that's not getting you anywhere. It's not moving you forward. It's not building up your empire. It's not making you feel creative. It's not allowing you to take risks. It's time to take a risk. And then we have Knight of Vessels, Eel. Wow. Yeah, it's a good time to create, because you'll be going places, definitely going places. If you just commit to it, commit to the journey, you know, because it looks like there's just been loads of setbacks. But it just, at the moment, it seems like very fresh ground to build something up, to nourish something, to nurture something, nourish yourself. I'm just I just heard cook your favourite meals, drink more water, change up your diet. So if you're eating rubbish from the shops, takeaways, stop doing that because you're getting in the way of yourself. Change up your routine, change up your diet, change up the way you see yourself, change up your mindset, change up that lack mindset. Wow. Okay, let's see what else we can get from here. Oh my gosh, I like these two cards. Sad embrace, yeah. You've been stuck in your own sadness, like you've been stuck in a rut, like you can't get out of this sadness. You've been embracing it too long, for too long. It's time to look outside of this sadness. Look at what's around you. So you can start from there and then make plans so you can get better and better as time goes on. And then we have rock bottom. Yeah, as I was saying before, it's like you're at rock bottom and you can't see your way out of this. But there's always a way out of something. You just gotta shift your mindset, heal yourself by shifting that mindset, starting small, making plans to slowly make your way out of this rock bottom, to slowly move yourself outside of that pessimism and into these new opportunities and into creating. And education, educate yourself. We have the Knave of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. It's a time to just look into what you want so that you're educated, just so that you can do more, you know how to do something differently, so that you can go and do it. Because growth is expected from this. You won't grow unless you keep embracing the sadness, feeling like you're at rock bottom. Look at what's around you. Wow, you've been frozen for too long. You need to warm yourself up and become like the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Where is that fire within you? The only way to get out of this deep freeze is to focus on reworking your mindset. Looking at your old habits. Eating differently, drinking more water, cleaning your house, whatever you need to do. Let's get one card from here. There we go. Ceremony, invocation. Yeah. Get a daily practice in place. Yeah, sort out your morning routine and your night routine as well. A good morning routine will set you up for the day. What do you need to do in the morning? Maybe do you need to meditate? Do you need to journal? Do you need to, if you're religious, do you need to pray? Just so you have this routine for yourself, so things just don't seem a bit unstable. Let's get some cards from here. What advice does pile 3 need? Pile 2, sorry. Library, take control of your own narrative. Yes, take control of your life. Yeah. Get yourself out of this rut. Get yourself out of this sadness to focus on what makes you feel radiant and positive, as I wrote down. So you can start writing again. Stop focusing on that cheap bit of paper and that pen you don't like. Yes, you don't like it now, but you can work your way up out of that. And then we have sun, paint the sun back into your sky. Yeah, as I was saying, what makes you feel radiant and positive, that will paint your sun back into your sky, because you've been too pessimistic. Where's the positivity gone from your life? And then we have clover, release your guilt. Are you feeling guilty? Are you reminiscing about the past? It's time to release that pessimism, release that lack mindset. Release, 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 so you can let the new in. Forgive yourself. Red eye, forgive. Forgive, forgive, forgiveness. All right, let's get to your last cards. What advice do pile 2 need to hear? What advice does pile 3 need to hear? Pile 2, I keep calling you pile 3. Maybe there's a message in pile 3 for you. Okay. So close up, pleasure with a close friend. Maybe get your friends to help you. Oh yeah, so because we have the 3 of chalices, I forgot to speak about this card. This is all about getting together with your friends. Maybe a good time with friends is just what the doctor ordered. Peacock, beware of great pride. Yeah, don't become too prideful. Shield, you need to defend yourself. So it's almost like you put up boundaries for yourself, and that's why you become so pessimistic. It's almost like you stopped creating, and then that brought on the lack of mindset, that pessimism, that stagnation, that just embracing the sadness. You need to become more creative again. And gavel, involvement in the law. I just heard from this, put your foot down with yourself. As I said before, don't allow other people to tell you no, and don't allow yourself to tell yourself no. So put your foot down with yourself. Get yourself a morning routine, a nighttime routine. Maybe start looking at your diet. What are you eating that's bad for you? Drink more water. All this will put the sun back into your sky. Put the passion back in you. You'll light the fires in your soul, I guess. Yeah. So I'll read this and that'll be the end of your reading. So group 2, focus on what makes you feel radiant and positive. Focus on the here and now. I'm seeing a lot of yellow. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Do you enjoy singing, dancing or acting? It's time to take it up a notch. Alright, group 2. So that's what I'm seeing for you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a more personal reading, my email is in the description box. Don't forget to like, comment if any of this resonated with you, and subscribe to see more videos like this. I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, my email is in the description box, so email me asking for a reading. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, comment if any of this resonates with you, and subscribe to see more videos like this. So as I was shuffling, I wrote down some messages I heard, and there's loads of messages for you, pile 3. Okay, so I'll read this out. If none of this resonates with you, that's because this is very specific messages. So if this doesn't resonate with you, maybe the reading is more for you. So I'll just read this now. Group 3, there's something stern and serious about you. Be open to changing your views. Loosen up a bit and allow yourself to have fun. I'm feeling a lot of Capricorn energy, all work and no play. I'm seeing green. Get outside more. Your work won't run away. More fun needs to be had. It feels like you haven't laughed in a long time. Talk more with friends. A catch up is long overdue. I'm feeling a big burying your head in the sand. It's time to get out of it. Allow yourself to feel inspired and create something. This pile seems too strict with themselves. Let go of the schedule for a while. Give yourself a break. So that's quite heavy energies right there, pile 3. Comment if any of this resonates with you, and I'll get into your reading right now. Okay, this will pick up. Okay, so let's see what messages, what advice you need in the moment. Right. What advice does pile 3 need to hear? What advice does group 3 need to hear right now? Oh wow, yes. Here's the strict energy with the Queen of Swords. She wants things done her way and her way only. It's almost like you have a guard up to your heart. So you won't allow yourself to go out and have fun. You won't allow yourself to get off track by doing things that are fun. You just want to work hard, get things done, and that's making things stagnant. It's like your life is on hold because you're not taking the time to put this sword down, to stop giving out your orders, to stop doing everything yourself. Yeah, so it's like your life is on hold. Everyone else is like, okay, you need to stop doing all of this work now. It's time to have fun. You need to come out with us. Why are you not coming out with us? Why are you not contacting us? Why are you not this? Why are you not that? And you're not having any of it. You're like, I must do this. I must do all of this because I don't want to get distracted. I don't allow distractions in my life. Taking a break is just another form of distraction for you, it seems like. Wow. What advice do pile 3 need to hear? This one. 5 of Swords. Let's get some more. 8 of Chalices. And the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, so much hard work. Work. Yeah. Wow, it seems like you've walked away from a lot. You've sacrificed a lot to get to where you are now. So then that's sort of like you becoming the Queen of Swords. I've sacrificed a lot to get here. I need to keep going so my sacrifices aren't in vain. Wow, that's very what's the word? It's almost like if I give up, if I take time out, then all of this would have been in vain. I need to keep working, because if I stop, then my movement forward will stop and it will be hard to get back on it again. Wow, the 10 of Swords. It seems like you're afraid that if you stop, then that'll be it. You can't get back on it. You can't get back to the Queen of Swords where everything needs to be just so. Everything needs to be just right. All the details need to be seen too. But it just seems like you can't live your life like that. If you take a break, nothing's going to end. It's not going to be the end of the world. I think I wrote that down. I think I'll read it later. It's almost like you're running yourself into the ground. It's almost like you need a break, but you're not taking that break. You're not willing to walk away from anything. But you need to see that it's not really walking away from your obligations, from your work. It's not really that, it's just taking a break. But it's like as soon as you take a break, oh, everything is all over for me. Why did I do this? It's just, you know. Right. So we have Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you need the balance between your work life, your work commitments, and taking breaks to be around friends. Yeah. Because as I was saying before, it's like you have many people that's like, oh, come out with us, stop working so hard. You've done a lot already, you deserve a break. But you're like, no, that's not how it's gonna go. I am doing my work. This is how I like it, and this is how I'll stay, you know. So there's just a great element of stubbornness here. Wow, I'm really feeling this stubbornness. It's like you're immovable with this Ten of Swords. Because it's like the Ten of Swords is going through this body and it's stuck to the ground. You are immovable. But at what cost though? Wow. You gotta think to yourself, at what cost am I doing this for? Wow, that's a very strong, specific message. Ten of Cups. Yeah, allow yourself to just be more around others. Let your guard down a little bit. Why is your guard so up? Are you afraid of getting hurt again? You don't want to be taken for a fool. Eight of Swords, reversed. Alright. I'm just getting a sense that some of you feel tied, feel like you have to be tied to this commitment. Or it's almost like you think that something is a commitment, but really it isn't. It's just a high expectation you have for yourself. Oh, okay. Wow. Where do these high expectations come from? Why do you feel like you must have high expectations? And what will happen if you move slightly away from your expectations? What's the worst that will happen? So ask yourself those questions, really sit with it, write it down if you must. Because you just seem very immovable. And you may think that you are stable with the Four of Wands. Four is about stability. But really from an outside perspective, it's almost like you're running yourself into the ground. This is not what stability looks like. This is not what enjoyment looks like. You know, when you have your guard up so high, you can't allow yourself to be emotionally fulfilled. There's like a lack of emotional fulfillment and everything is just going on in your head. Allow yourself to come down into your heart space. Allow yourself to feel. So the Ace of Wands. Yeah, allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to see what else you can do so that you can light another spark within you. Maybe you're afraid of a spark, you know, because it's like the last thing you want is to have a spark so that your obligations, the things that you're attached to, the things that you're working on, it's like they'll go on the back burner and then you're working on this new thing. And it's like you need to be strict with yourself. Oh wow, that's what I wrote down here, I think. Yeah. I'll just get one more. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Swords. What are you hiding from? Wow. Is this just, it seems like you're putting up a guard. You're holding up a guard. so that people can't see the real you. Even you can't see the real you, or you're hiding yourself from yourself. So those questions I asked earlier, just really let that sink in, think about it, think on it. Just so that you're not hiding yourself from yourself, and you're not hiding yourself from other people. Because as I said, there's a guard up there, and you are immovable. And then we have Ace of Arrows. You need a fresh mindset, you need a fresh headspace. Just so you're clear. You have the Ace of Arrows and the Ace of Wands. And the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Chalices. A new beginning is needed. You need something new in your life so that you're not so guarded. You need to open yourself up to feeling passion again, to feeling love again, to feeling desire again. Open yourself up to new ideas. Open yourself up to moving away from what no longer serves you. What no longer serves you is this having this guard up. Is this having everything needs to be so, just so. This I need to keep working. But being a workaholic, you're covering up for something. The advice is to let your guard down a little, to show yourself, to show your true self. Wow, that's a heavy message. Whew, I felt that, group 3. What other advice is there for group 3? Okay. I just heard, I welcome the world in. So as you let down your guard, you can let others in. You can let the world in. Of course you can't let everyone in. Of course you got to have your guard up for some people, but not everyone. People want to know who you truly are. Who are you deep within? Really explore yourself. So it seems like you're scared to explore yourself. Wow. So the advice is to explore yourself and heal. Yes, a great deal of healing is needed. Oh, wow. So your mind is fresh. So you can drop your guard. So you can feel passionate again. So you don't feel stuck, like you're immovable. I'm feeling a tug at my heart, so it's like you've been through a great heartbreak. Whew. Wow. That's heavy pile 3, group 3. Storm fields. Yeah, it's time to rip up what no longer is serving you, so that you can create a whole new house. Because we have 2 houses here, storm fields and home. Rip up the old ways of being so the new ways of being can come in, so you can feel more stable within yourself, like the 4 of Wands, stability. What more advice do group 3 need to hear? Oh, that card flew out. Ghost lands, yeah. So it's like you're stuck where you are. You don't want to, there's a big thing of not wanting to reflect on the past because it hurts too much, and then you'll end up in this hurt space, like the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. You don't want to jump to the future because maybe you're scared to see the future. So what's the other option? Is to stay in the here and now, have your guard up, and don't show yourself your true self, and don't show others your true self. But you need to start expressing yourself, expressing how you feel. Not all at once, but slowly over time, gradual sort of thing. So you can move on with your life. So you can move past certain things that has happened in your life. I'll get one card from here. What advice do group 3 need to hear? And then we have rain purification. This is all about healing, ripping up old foundations to create new, moving away from what no longer serves you. You know, that hurt or whatever it is that you've been through. Allow yourself to cry as well. Because that's when healing starts, because it's not trapped within you, so that you have to put up this guard. So you have to be stern and stubborn and immovable. Whew, wow. Okay, which other cards shall we use? What advice does group 3 need to hear right now? Let's do it one more time. What advice does pile 3 need to hear? So garden, something lovely will grow from this. Once you start letting your guard down, exploring what it is that you're holding on to, that's like you're hiding yourself from yourself and other people. Once you allow yourself to heal, then something new will take its place. Wow, I'm getting really strong pulls at my heart, like your heart is really, really guarded. You've been hurt a lot. Your heart chakra is very blocked. Ooh. Princess, you can be your own knight. Yeah, save yourself by letting your guard down. Only you can do that for yourself. No one else can make you do this. You need to be ready to face yourself. Lavender, surround yourself with love. Yep, surround yourself with family, with good friends. Those people who were like, oh, you never come out, you're always working, we never see you. Surround yourself with them, because they really love you. They want to see you. They want to catch up with you. They only want the best for you. They don't want to hurt you. Oh. Oh. Wow, I feel really emotional now. You may have many trapped emotions and you need to feel it all. Okay. Let's see what other messages, what other advice you need to hear right now. Oh gosh. Bear with me. Alright. Use this. Allow yourself to grow and change, because I just have a feeling that you haven't changed, you haven't experienced any growth in a while, because you are holding on to the old. It's almost like you're holding on for dear life, basically. And there's just no need to do that anymore. It's time to release and heal. Alright, so money path. A path with money is waiting to find, for you to find it. Alright, so it's almost like you're just really focused on building your money up, building your job or whatever career you're in. You're too money focused, you're too job focused. Yeah. Vase, secret admirer. So yeah, it's like you have many people who care for you, but it's like, no, I can't focus on this right now. I have to focus on everything else. My work is not gonna work for itself, is it? You know, basket recognition, reward for merit. I get from this card actually, you need to recognise yourself. See yourself for who you are and heal from that. Woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. And broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Okay, so your problem isn't being worked through, and how you're dealing with it is leading you to become unsuccessful in many ways. You may not be unsuccessful in your career, but you're unsuccessful in your inner world. You know, you're unsuccessful in love, in your relationships, because you're not tending to them. So it's like, if you keep going on this way, then you'll have many broken bridges with people, and that's just going to make things worse for you. So lower your guard. The advice from the cards is lower your guard. Don't be so stern, serious, stubborn, stuck in your ways. It's time to face yourself. It's what I'm seeing. And I'll reread this. So group 3, there's something stern and serious about you. Be open to changing your views. Loosen up a bit and allow yourself to have fun. I'm feeling Capricorn energy, all work and no play. I'm seeing green, get outside more. Your work won't run away. More fun needs to be had. It feels like you haven't laughed in a long time. Talk more with friends. A catch up is long overdue. I'm feeling a big burying your head in the sand. It's time to get out of it. Allow yourself to feel inspired and create something. This pile seems to be so strict with themselves. Let go of your schedule for a while and give yourself a break. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, pile 3. Oh, my heart feels so heavy right now from reading this. Comment if any of this resonated with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. If you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, my email is in the description box, so email me in there. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye!